What is up, guys? I just finished installing this outdoor grill gazebo here, and it came out pretty nice. I'm pleasantly surprised as to the quality of this gazebo here. This is a 6.5 wide by 12-foot long gazebo. You can see how big it is. I got it basically to put my grill and my smoker underneath because it'll protect me from the sun when I am outside cooking. Now, what's great about this set is it's made from aluminum. You can see the material here looks really nice. It's nice and solid. Now, things you should know about this grill gazebo. When you first order it, I do want to mention that it can come in multiple boxes. This setup right here came in 3 boxes. I contacted the company, and it's not up to them to send which boxes out at the same time. It's the delivery company. So it did take a couple of days for multiple boxes to arrive. So if you receive 2 boxes one day and you're looking around wondering if you have all the parts, you will get 1 more box. So there are 3 boxes total for this grill gazebo. Now, another great thing about this gazebo here is the fact that this instruction manual is pretty nice. It is well detailed and pretty easy to follow. Compared to other companies that I've used, this makes sense. Basically, if you take your time and follow the instructions in this manual, it'll work out really well. Now, when I put this together, I had 2 people, me and another person, and it took us roughly about 4.5 hours to put this together. It is heavy, so you want at least 2 people putting this together. Now, there are a few things I want to mention when putting this together. First off, if you take a look on both sides here, you've got the little counter spaces here. This one right here, and then another one on this side right over here. When you are putting this together, you'll notice these bars down here. All of these bars aligned at the bottom. When you first put this together, you'll install the pillars on both sides and then the bottom frame piece here. And then from there, you put these separate bars all inside. After that, you will put the top counter on top. This is extremely hard to do by yourself, so this is where you want a second person. And when you're doing this, these little bars, they're in the holes. Yes, they're lined in the holes, but they don't stay straight up. They will be flopping sideways as you're trying to tuck each bar in the top and bottom. Now, a hint to do this, what I figured out later on was you place the top piece right here. It's installed with these 2 screws right here. You see these 2 screws right over here? One in the front and one in the back. 2 that hold in the top counter on the left side and on the right side as well. When you're doing this, what you want to do is install only one of these screws right back here. So if you choose this screw here, do the same on the other side. Just install 1 screw on this side. Leave the other side, this side here. Do not put that screw in. And the screw that you do install, don't screw it in all the way. Just screw in enough so that it holds itself. So what this does is it allows for the counter to basically be tilted upwards like so. And when you tilt it upwards like this and you have these bars underneath it, what it allows you to do is you're able to move around, kind of tuck it underneath into the hole. And once you tuck in all of these bars here, you kind of straighten it out and they'll all just pretty much pop into the holes and straighten it out. And that's where you go, put your second screw into each side and tighten it. And that's how you more easily set the counter space up. So keep that in mind. If you come into some trouble, try that out. Now, down here at the bottom, you can see I've got some concrete Tapcon screws down here. These do not come in the box. If you're installing this to concrete, which I did do, you'll need your own anchors or your own Tapcons. I happen to have Tapcons lying around, so I installed it with Tapcons. But if you're installing this into wood, you'll need your own lag bolts. The mounting hardware to the ground, whatever ground you're using, is not included. And this is a 1/4 inch. The holes to install are about a 1/4 inch. So you want to get the appropriate nuts and bolts accordingly. Now, one really important piece here that I didn't find out until I did it was this center piece right over here. Now, this center piece inside is like a T. It's shaped this way, and this piece here. When you install this, you want to make sure that the pointing piece, the T, points upwards, going towards the slope of the roof here, going upwards. If you have this installed the other direction, what it does is the left and right side right here will tilt backwards. This is a slight angled bracket right here. This makes it so that this main piece, these two main pieces, I should say, will tilt slightly. If you have this installed backwards, I figured this out because I had it installed backwards. You won't be able to line up all the roof panels completely straight. Make sure this is lined up the correct position. Otherwise, you have to take everything apart and you'll be struggling to figure out why the holes don't line up. They do line up, but this main bracket piece for the support frame has to be put up the appropriate way. Now you can see how big this really is. It is a sloping roof here. It also comes with these little hooks in the back over here that you just pretty much twist on, which is really nice. You can put your tools up here, or you can put your planters, whatever it is, you can hang right over there. Overall, if you're looking for a really nice grill gazebo, plenty of space here. Although it did take a little bit of work, takes two people to install, it does come out pretty good. I'm surprised at the quality. This grill gazebo here is definitely a really good choice. Definitely a gazebo here I recommend.
We hope this review helps.